Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you what's on my iPhone, an updated one. The last time I did a what's on my iPhone video was probably I think it was in October, and that is when I had my iPhone 4S, and now I have the iPhone 6, and I thought I would do an updated what's on my iPhone plus a how I edit my Instagram pictures. So this is my iPhone. It is the gold or rose gold kind of iPhone 6, and this is my case. I actually just got this yesterday from Victoria's Secret, and I have one other case for it which I'll actually show you guys. So this is the other case that I have. It says there's nothing a little Starbucks and Disney can't fix, and I got this from a website called, I think it's either Redbox or Redbubble, I'm not completely sure, but I'll link it down in the description bar. They have a ton of amazing phone cases, and I was thinking about buying another one, but then I found this one. And yeah, let's get into it. So my lock screen is a little monogram that I made because lately I have been obsessed with making monograms for my phone wallpaper and for my laptop screensaver and stuff like that. So that's just ALB, my initial, and I'll just use a little thumbprint to get in. So this is my background. It matches the monogram background as well. It's just like a pink and white chevron. So it's not very different from my last what's on my iPhone. Pretty much all the same apps in the same spots. I have my camera, photos, Tumblr, Facebook, a Chanel app, my phone, clock, notes, calendar, music, settings, app store, weather, mail, and Pinterest. And I will link all of my social media links down in the description bar. And so I just have my messages, Twitter, Instagram, and my YouTube. Those are my 4 most used apps. And slide over here in this little folder thing that I named just a bunch of random symbols. I have Compass, voice memos, Safari, stocks, Game Center, maps, passbook, calculator, reminders, FaceTime, newsfeed, contacts, the little health app thing, iBooks, pages, podcasts, numbers, tips, GarageBand, my Vodafone, Keynote, iTunes, and iMovie. And those are pretty much all the apps that I don't use that often. I mean, I use Safari every now and then when I want to Google something, obviously. But other than that, I don't really use these apps. And then now in this little section, the folder I just titled with a little cloud emoji. So I have videos, iTunes, Viber, which I use to send pictures back and forth, me and my best friend. That's the only time I use it. I have the countdown app, and I'm counting down to 3 events. The first one is until I finish school, and that is 7 months and 4 days, and I'm pretty sure I showed you guys that in my last what's on my iPhone. And I'm also counting down till autumn. There's 14 days, and there are 106 days until winter. And I'm super excited for winter. It's my favourite season. That's why I'm counting down to it. So now I have my Disneyland app because I'm obsessed with Disney and Disneyland. So I have that app. I also have iTube, Messenger, Christmas radio, which I like to listen to during the month of December. And I have Fonto, which is a editing app that shouldn't be in this folder. It should be in my photo one. I also have my ANZ and my PayPal. I have the Covet Fashion game app. That's pretty much the only game that I have on my phone, and I don't even use it that often. I have Bloglavin, and I also have a just unfollow thing because I was cleaning out all my followers on Instagram. So my next folder is for my editing things, and I'm going to show you how I edit my Instagram pictures. So these are all the apps that I use, and I'm pretty sure I went through them all in my last video. But the main apps that I use are these 3: Pick Effects, Afterlight, and Hello Gorgeous. Hello Gorgeous is pretty much, it's kind of like Facetune, but you can do less things with it, and it's free, you don't have to pay for it. So I use that, say if like I have a pimple or something on my face and I just want to blur it out, that's what I use that for. Afterlight, I use this for my pictures. Let's use this picture here. Use pretty much how I edit my Instagram pictures is I like to bump up the brightness a whole heap, and it looks really bright on the camera, but it's actually not that bright in person. And then I like to clarify it a little bit. And I used to put a little border around it, and I used to put it on the number 6, but recently I've just been leaving it with no border. So I'll either leave it like that, save it to my camera roll, and I'll just leave the photo like that. But if I want another filter on it, I'll go and put it into Pic Effects, and I'll either use this filter here, which is PFX 5, or I'll use PFX 15X and then turn it down a little bit because it's really bright. That looks super bright on the camera, but it's not that bright in person. I'm not one of those people to like super white out my photos, but pretty much that's it. And then I'll save it, and then obviously I'll upload it to Instagram. So the other apps that I have here are Square Ready for video, and I use that for my Instagram videos. And I have InstaVid, SplitPic, InstaBlend, Photo, Chromic, video filters, which I also use for my Instagram videos if I want to put like a black and white filter on it or something. And yeah, that's all those photo apps. And then, as I told you before, I've recently been obsessed with making monograms, so I have a bunch of monogram apps, and I think this one here and this one here are my two favorites that I use a lot. And all of these you can get free versions, and you can also buy versions where you can get more. Obviously you can get more backgrounds and more different types of fonts, but I don't really like paying for my apps because I will usually just get over them within a few months and delete them off of my phone, and I don't want to have to waste money like that. So I got all of these. These are all the light versions, as they call it on the App Store. So these are all free, but you can get lots of like backgrounds and fonts on them. So yeah, that's that. And that is all that is on my iPhone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Strange boys in my backyard. People that live next door have friends over and they're in their pool. And their ball keeps coming over our fence, so they decide they just want to jump over our fence and get it themselves. Not even cute.